some exciting stuff going on as we get close to the end of the year. Of course, we're in the last 2 weeks of Daily Trivia Live for 2025. But don't worry, we're coming back. I got a lot of fun stuff planned for 2026 so far, and I've only mapped out January. My goodness. First of all, nothing is new anymore, I assume is the full name. Said that I've never said hello to them. I'm not going to start now, but I will say, how do you do? We asked for your definition of winter fun as we go into this winter fun game, and you had some great answers. This was probably the one I saw the most frequently, was the one that Queen Alyssa gave, just staying out of the snow and sitting in front of the fireplace reading a book or watching a romantic movie. A lot of book readers out there. Why would I not be surprised that a bunch of people who enjoy playing a trivia game would also be avid readers? Not surprised at all. I love it. We have FiMat37 said curling up in a blanket watching TV. I do love that. When it's cold, finding a way to snuggle in and get comfortable. Like, it needs to be cold enough that you need the blanket, but not so cold that you have to have the blanket over your head because your nose is freezing. You all know what I'm talking about, right? Jace13 Row said sleigh rides. There's so many great outdoor winter activities. It's fun to go out there, get cold, and then go inside and get cozy. You can have both. Elka MC3, I don't even know if I said that right, said spending time with my family and my husband and building a snowman. So much fun. I still remember the first snowman I ever built as a kid in Northeast Philadelphia. We have a picture of it. We have photo albums for you kids out there. We didn't keep everything on our phones. We had albums with pictures in them. Kells the Babes said making a gingerbread house, and that sounds lovely and tasty. But folks, as we approach the end of another great year of games, let's have some winter fun with a special edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Make sure you're all bundled up before you go after the grand prize. There it is. That is $1,000, my friends. And when you correctly answer 10 multiple choice winter fun themed trivia questions, well, you'll win your share of it. But that's not all. In this game, you'll earn one bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1. Even if you've already been eliminated, here's how it works for those of you unfamiliar. If you win the game today, those bonus SB that you picked up throughout your journey are automatically added on top of your grand prize amount. If you don't win the grand prize, you can still pick up the bonus SB. However, you will have to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them. That's simple. You don't leave early, number 1. Number 2, you stick around to the end and click that claim button that appears on the screen, and there's no third step. That's it. You click that button, the SB are yours. The only way you lose them is by leaving early. And if you get frustrated the first time you get a question wrong, don't worry, because as long as it's before question number 10, the first time you get a question wrong, you can actually rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. There are 2 ways for you to rejoin. One is using a single SB, and the preferred way, of course, if you haven't heard of this, you're going to get very excited when I tell you that there are free rejoins. If you don't have any right now or you want some more, click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening and get free rejoins by watching videos. But, of course, there's another reason why you come play this game. There's another reason why you don't leave early, and that is that each game we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Here are the winners from this past Thursday. Congratulations. They have all been credited with their sweet, sweet SB. And if you're not one of these 5 people, I don't want you to feel discouraged. I don't want you to get down in the dumps. I want you to keep playing and claiming, because next time the winner could be you. Life and the world are full of possibilities right there at your fingertips. And literally, that's what you're using in this game, is your fingertips. So just use them to claim SB, and you could be a giveaway winner. It is that simple. All right, you have waited long enough. So why don't we kick things off with question number 1 in this winter fun game. Which of the following items is not typically used to make a snowman? Is it a carrot nose, stick arms, or vampire teeth? Somebody earlier was like, what is this? I thought you were doing a winter fun game. What is this fact you were putting on Twitter? Well, now you understand, see? The beauty of building snow people is that you can customize it however you want. You can do the traditional carrot nose, stick arms, and coal eyes, the little buttons or button eyes, or you can get crazy and add some vampire teeth. That's not normal to make a vampire out of your snowman. Doesn't mean you can't do it. Vampire teeth is the answer. 99% of you getting that one right. Well done. And with the rejoins, we're going to have well over 14,000 people in grand prize contention, which is lovely to see. Somebody said, okay, hear me out. There you go. Yeah, the vampire teeth won't show. That's right, because they're white on white. You might be wasting your time. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. It's your snowman. It's just not typical. That's it. Every question you get right from here on out gets you 1 bonus SB. That is typical of this game. Let's move on to question number 2, worth 1 bonus SB. Ski masks are also known by what name? Is it balaclava, bear claw, or baklava? Do you own one of these? This is a must-have for cold weather because it keeps your whole head, including your ears, nose, and mouth warm. In the States, we call them ski masks, but everywhere else, they are called balaclavas. Balaclava is the answer. 85% of you getting that one right. A bear claw is a pastry. So is baklava. Also a treat. It's a Mediterranean treat. It's very good. If you're wondering, this is a balaclava. There's the look of it. And it can have the little piece of cloth between your eyes. I have one of those. I used it in Seattle when I was up there for the winter last year, 2024, January 2024. And it was a lifesaver because it was very cold and it kept my nose warm. All right, let's move on to question number 3, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What shape do you typically form snow into to throw it at other people? Is it cube, parallelogram, or ball? What do you do with the snow to throw it at other people? I've never been good at hand packing the snow. So what I make winds up looking like the ship from Flight of the Navigator instead of the proper snowball. But ball is the answer. Pretty much everybody getting that one right. And when it comes to making snowball, there's only one person who I would really trust to do it. And that's Buddy the Elf. There he is. Not only can he make them, but he throws them super fast. There he is. There's Buddy himself in action. The greatest snowball thrower in history. All right, let's move on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What food item is traditionally strung together to decorate Christmas trees? Is it Pringles, popcorn, or peppers? What do you traditionally string around the Christmas tree? In the early 19th century, American colonists couldn't pop down to the local Walmart to buy tinsel and ornaments for the tree. So popcorn strings and popcorn balls became the simple homemade alternative. Popcorn is the answer. 98% of you getting that one right. You know your winter. Some of you, if you look out the window, it looks like our screen. It's snowing out there, I'm sure. But well done. Let's move right on to question number 5, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which of the following ice skating terms refers to a jump? Is it axel, crossover, or Bielman? Looking for a jump in ice skating. It goes by this term. It's defined as a forward takeoff from the forward outside edge of one skate to the backward outside edge of the other with 1.5 turns in the air. And if that sounds complicated, then, to a skater, it's just a simple axel. They can all do it. They're really good. 91% of you knew that axel was the answer. There you go. There is an axel in action. Oh my God, that's like a triple. 1, 2, 3. Like how many times? You can't even see how many times she goes around in a circle, but well done to the 91% of you who got that one right. The 9% who did not, we got most of you back in, over 80% of you. Still over 13,000 people in grand prize contention, and we're already halfway done this game. Moving on to question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. In which winter game can you score a hat trick? Is it freeze tag, hockey, or the biathlon? Which of these games has hat tricks in it? While very few of us will ever rise to play in the pros, all you need is a safely frozen pond or a local indoor/outdoor rink to score 3 goals at a game of hockey, and then boom, you got yourself a hat trick. Hockey is the answer. 96% of you getting that one right. Well done. People would pass the hat to buy a hat for someone who had achieved. I think it started in cricket. And then in Philadelphia, if you ever go to, I forget what it's called now, the Xfinity Center, I think is now, you can see all the hats that have been thrown for different hat tricks. Pretty cool. Let's move on to question number 7, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Where do you wear yak tracks? Do you wear them on your head, your hands, or your feet? Yak tracks. They're not sponsoring this game, but if they were, I would read them a hearty endorsement for Yak Tracks. When you're driving in particularly icy or snowy conditions, you put chains on your tires for added traction. Similarly, you can put a pair of Yak Tracks over your shoes/feet to prevent slipping. That's right, they go on your feet. 78% of you getting that one right. Well done. Don't believe me? Well, boom. There's some Yak Tracks. That is what they look like. They go over your shoes. And then you can walk around on the snow and the ice. Maybe you can take them if you're doing some snow hiking or snow. Don't climb mountains in the snow. It's just not safe. I don't want that for you, okay? I can't tell you what to do, but I hope you're safe. Of the 22% of you that did not get that, well over 2/3 of you coming right back in. And we are on now to question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. In curling, what do you use to sweep the ice as the stone travels? Is it a mop, a broom, or a squeegee? You've seen this every 4 years. Yes, in some ways, curling is like playing shuffleboard at a bar, but you're shrunk down and standing on the table, which is made of ice, and you have 2 teammates using brooms to try to control the trajectory and speed of the stone. That's right, broom is the answer. They have little brooms, and they're going broom/brush would be the other thing that they're using in that sport. It is incredible. I did pull an image of somebody being tripped, one of the sweepers, that I was like, that's not fair. Could have been any of us. We don't want to see that. Let's move on, shall we, to question number 9, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Which of the following foods is not typically added to hot cocoa? Is it marshmallows, whipped cream, or spinach? Not typically added to hot cocoa. When you come in from a day of winter fun, there's nothing like a warm mug of hot cocoa to return the feeling to your hands and feet. I like mine with some peppermint and whipped cream, and please no spinach, because nobody should be putting that in their hot chocolate. Spinach is the answer. 11,246 of you have made it this far. You are ready for our final question, but first, I've got some stuff to talk to you about. First of all, I would normally say this tomorrow, but I'm so excited I'm going to say it today. Hubert is on his way. He's taking the train in to host our game on Wednesday. That will be his holiday spectacular/extravaganza, the second hosted game for the year. So you want to join us for that one. Of course, come tomorrow, but he will be here on Wednesday. I just wanted to let you know because, people have been asking. Also, a quick reminder that there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge, the quick, hostless version of our game. You can play on your schedule up to twice per day, every single day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. That is where Daily Tapjoy is. That is an offer wall filled with quick, easy-to-complete offers that will check Daily Discover off of your to-do list in minutes. Why is that important to do? And all of this that I'm talking about earns you SB towards your daily goal. That is because the Holiday Hustle Team Challenge is live and running through Sunday. Just started. That means there's plenty of time for you to get involved. You join one of the teams, and then you earn points for your team while you earn SB for yourself in a variety of ways, including playing the games and all the different ways you can earn in this app. And all those different ways to earn are worth different amounts of points to your team. Contribute at least 500 points to your team's total before the challenge ends at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time on Sunday, December 14th, and you'll receive a gift card discount that gets bigger based on how well your team finishes. For example, if your team wins, you'll get a 300 SB discount on your next gift card. That means you can get a $5 gift card for just 200 SB. Get involved after the game. Help your team grow. Click the smaller version of this image you see at the end. Here are the current scores, by the way. Right now, you're seeing them pretty much in order. The Grinch's Gifters are up right now, but not by much on Frosty's Finders. And this was like 45 minutes ago, so these scores could have changed. Some of this could have flip-flopped. But the difference between Grinch's Gifters at the top and Santa Shoppers at the bottom is less than 200,000 points. That means anybody's game. Now, I'm going to tell you something about this app and the more ways to earn in that Tapjoy wall. I believe that I can earn the 500 points that my team needs within 15 minutes tomorrow just by completing Tapjoy offers. I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to set a timer. I will come back and I will tell you tomorrow how I did. So there you go. Check it out after the game. Holiday Hustle Team Challenge. All right. We have 11,309 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Almost 15,000 of you stuck around to the end. And there's one more bonus SB up for grabs if you can correctly answer our final question. Here is question number 10. What kind of sweaters are popular during the holidays? Is it ugly sweaters, college sweaters, or cartoon sweaters? You know this is the time when you're buying them. You got to add them to your collection, right? In the beginning, they were just sweaters. But then someone didn't care for them. Called them ugly sweaters, and a new holiday fashion trend was born. Ugly sweaters is the answer. 11,177 people knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize today. Well done. You absolutely crushed this game. Each of our grand prize winners are taking home 9 SB plus the bonuses they earned along the way. Liger Tiger 2, congratulations. Buck Feely, congratulations. Casey is Terrible 1. No, Casey has won the game. Johnny Cash 84. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash 84. Stacy Sayers, and one more, Zach Flum 31, just a few of our grand prize winners. Congratulations to all of you, and to those of you who claimed your bonus SB. You have more in your account now than you did when the game started, and now that you have all these SB in your account, you know what to do with them, of course. Yeah, redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Target, Starbucks, hundreds of other places. Great job today. That is all we have for you, but we'll see you tomorrow for that Tuesday game. Come back, get more SB. Thank you for playing Daily Trivia Live, and we will see you then, my friends.